I don't care what it is. I don't care what the situation is. I don't care what the circumstance is. Like, if I want it, I'm going to get it. End of story. No more victim mentality in 2024. You are the operant power. You are in control. And they'll be like, oh, it's 2024. I'm in my desired reality. Whoop, there we go. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's Taj and I'm back today with some more free tea. So today I want to talk to you guys about some things that I personally am taking into 2024 and the mindset that I'm going to have all of 2024 so that I can manifest my desired reality and literally everything that I desire. So if you're interested in this video to figure out how you can also manifest everything for 2024 that you want as well, then just keep on watching. Not only am I in a new year, but I'm also in a new reality, my desired reality. Why? Because I said so. Okay. So one way that I have decided to have an identity switch and a reality shift is just to decide what my desired reality looks like, to write that down and just decide now that because it's 2024, that automatically means that you're in your desired reality, and automatically all of these things on your list will manifest this year, because this year equals your desired reality, and your desired reality equals everything on that list that you want to experience for the year 2024. Manifestation is really just deciding. It's really effortless if you want it to be. You simply just have to decide and assume that, yep, this is what I want and this is what I'm going to get. Or you can decide this is what I want and this is what I already have. I know for a lot of people that I've been coaching lately, saying I have this already feels resistant to them, and it doesn't feel natural and normal, and it feels forceful in a sense to some people. And for those people, I say it's okay to say, I know this is going to happen this year, 2024. I've decided that this year is my year, and I've decided that this year I'm in my desired reality from this point forward. All I got to do is look at the calendar and be like, oh, it's 2024. I'm in my desired reality. Whoop, there we go. Anytime. But that's really not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the affirmations that I will be using personally throughout all of 2024 that I think are extremely powerful, that's going to allow me to really stay in the end state, which y'all already know I'm always in the end state. I'm always her. Okay. Always. Ain't nothing I got to do to get what I want besides just make up my mind that it's mine. That's literally all I have to do. But I am going to stick to certain affirmations. Now, for me personally, I love blanket affirmations. That's just me though. So if you want to use affirmations that are more specific to the things that you want to manifest, for example, money, SP, things like that, then you can use affirmations that are specific to your individual needs. However, for me, I love to manifest multiple things at once, and I personally do that effortlessly using umbrella affirmations when I feel the need to use umbrella affirmations. But here are some powerful affirmations that I wanted to share with you guys that I know I'm going to be using all year. All right. They are resistant free, spiral free, everything free, right? In my personal opinion, I love these affirmations. And you guys have heard me say them before. Okay. This is nothing new, but I just wanted to reiterate for the people in the back, these affirmations. And if y'all want to use them, feel free to use them. Okay. The first one is, all things are working together for my good. When I say all things, I mean all things. So this means when things happen that I may perceive to be negative, or like, why is this happening? No, babe, it's there is no why is this happening. There is no, oh, something negative happened to me. No, because everything that I experience, I manifested it, whether consciously or subconsciously, whether I wanted to, intended, whatever, I manifested it. I manifest all of my experiences. All things are working together for your good. So when you get frustrated throughout this year, when you feel like you're spiraling, remember that nothing is happening for you. Nothing is happening to you, but everything is happening for you and through you, right? You are manifesting everything, whether you're consciously aware of it or not. And that was actually another affirmation that I was going to get into, is everything is happening for me and not to me. So one, all things work together for my good. All things. all things. I am the one giving meaning to these all things, and I've decided that all of these things that are happening is happening for my benefit. Whether I can perceive or see that or understand that right now in this moment, I have an underlying understanding that all things are happening for my good. 2, everything is happening for me and through me and not to me. So I am not a victim. No more victim mentality in 2024. You are the operant power. You are in control of your thoughts, of your mind, and of your experiences and of your reality, period. You're in control, nobody else. Okay? You're the operant power. So no more victim mentality. Everything is happening for you, through you, and not to you. My next affirmation that I'm going to be saying is everything always works out for me, best case scenario. Period. Everything always works out for me, best case scenario. Okay? So this means that for me, for 2024, what's that? Reacting to the 3D, what's that? I mean, if I want to, I will, just to add a little drama and a little razzle dazzle. I seen this thing on Tik Tok too, where people were saying how like sometimes when they're going through like a really tough time in life, like they find themselves like either crying in the mirror and crying about the situation, but also at the same time thinking like, oh, this is gonna make my story even that much more like entertaining if someone were watching my life as a movie. Like this part of the movie, oh, this movie is gonna make the best parts of my movie even better. So it's almost like me when I do react to the 3D, if I react to the 3D, like I know that means nothing. It doesn't hold any weight. If anything, it only means that it's just adding more excitement to my overall storyline of my life, period. Like it means nothing and it's not stopping anything. It's not holding anything back. But still understanding that everything is always working out for me, best case scenario. Sorry, y'all. I was looking at the wrong sentence. But yeah, everything is always working out for me, best case scenario. All right, next one. I always get what I want, no matter what. I always get what I want or something better, no matter what. Always. I always get what I want. And for me, this one is kind of personal because it's not really an it is an affirmation. Every word that we speak, every thought that we think is an affirmation. It's affirming something, right? So it's all an affirmation. But to me, this is more personal because I truly believe that I always get what I want. Like that's just been my assumption. That's just been my belief since I was little. Like I'm always, if it's something that I really want, oh baby, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. Excuse me? I'm going to get it. You know? So like, that's just always been my attitude. Like, I don't care what it is. I don't care what the situation is. I don't care what the circumstance is. Like, if I want it, I'm going to get it. End of story. And this was my mindset before I even learned about the law of assumption. So yeah. Okay. And the next one, I think that's it actually. Oh, and I have written down here for the last one. It's already done. It's already done. It's finished. It's already done. It's finished. Y'all, as I'm watching this video back, I realized that I forgot to add in one very important affirmation. Isn't really an affirmation, more like an ask-formation. It's the wouldn't it be nice? Like, duh. Of course, I'm going to be saying that all 2024 as well because it got me so much, so many things, so effortlessly the last 3 months of the year. Like all I was saying was wouldn't it be nice, and I was getting everything. Okay, so I forgot to add that in, but yes, add that into this list of affirmations or ask-formations. It's the wouldn't it be nice. Of course I'm saying that all 2024. Okay, but back to the video. Y'all, these affirmations that I have listed and talked about today are affirmations that live rent-free in my head on repeat all day, every day. All day, every day. I don't have time to think about anything else. If I'm not thinking not three, because I don't even know how many it was, probably like 5 or 6, I don't know. But these affirmations that I just talked about, if I'm not thinking these affirmations or like, oh, it's going to work out, then like I'm probably visualizing or imagining or reliving something in my mind. I'm either in my imagination or I'm looping these affirmations all the time, rent free in my head. Okay. That's all I'm doing. And the last thing I want to share with y'all, because I just want to give you guys just another peek into my mindset and how my mind is set up and why nothing really bothers me or affects me like that in a negative way. Like everything that I experience, I always spin it to benefit me some way, somehow, period. Because nothing bad is ever happening to me. Short story real quick. Now, you guys know we just came out of the holiday season. And during the holiday season, you know, it's a lot of gift giving, a lot of money spent. Okay, honey. And my landlord was like, yeah, they sent us a letter and was like, yeah, your rent is basically going to increase after the holidays. And it kind of went up, you know, it went up there. And I was like, okay. Y'all, the old me, the pre-law of assumption me would have been like, excuse me? Y'all want to tell me this during the holidays when I just spent all this money on gifts? Are you kidding me? But, you know, the new me, I got that letter and it said my rent was going to increase. Y'all, I kid you not. The first thing that crossed my mind, if my rent is increasing, you know what that means? The only other thing that means is that my finances are increasing as well. Gotta be. How else am I going to afford to live here if my finances aren't increasing? Hello? So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited that my rent is increasing. I actually am. And I know that sounds crazy to say, but I'm excited because I know that this means that my finances are about to go from where they are through the roof, baby. And I'm in my desired reality because I've already decided and declared that I'm in it for the year 2024. Yeah. But don't let these negative or undesirable circumstances knock you off your post, get you out of your desired reality. No, baby, we still in our desired reality. So anything negative that's happening, make sure that you always flip it to benefit you and find the silver lining in the experience. Because again, everything is happening for me and not to me. Be sure to like this video or rate this video. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video. Give me some of your affirmations that you're sticking to, that you're taking with you throughout this entire year. And say it with me. I am in my desired reality. Why? Because it's 2024, baby. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Sending nothing but peace, love, and blessings. Happy manifesting.